Hey everyone, welcome to Arno Codes. I'm Ahmed, a passionate game developer. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for weekly content on gaming, tech, and game development. In this video, I'm going to share my top 5 free tools that every beginner game developer should use to kickstart their journey. First up, we have Unity, one of the most popular game engines out there. It's perfect for both 2D and 3D game development. It's user-friendly and has a great asset store. It also has a very large community with tons of tutorials available online. It is completely free to use up to 200,000 revenue per year, about which you don't have to worry if you are just starting out. An alternative to Unity is Godot. It is a free and open source game engine. Recently, a lot of Unity developers and studios have switched over to Godot, and a lot of big studios and companies like Meta have started funding the development of Godot. So if you want to start using Godot today, you can find plenty of resources online. Godot and Unity both use C# and visual scripting. All right. Next on the list is Blender. And this one's a game changer. Blender is totally free and open source, and it's a beast when it comes to 3D creation. Whether you want to make models, animations, or even entire game environments, Blender's got you covered. One of the coolest things about Blender is its comprehensive modeling tools. You can go from a basic cube to a detailed character with just a few clicks. Plus, it has animation and rigging built in, which means you can bring your characters to life without needing any other software. Oh, and it integrates super well with game engines like Unity, so whatever you make in Blender can be smoothly transferred into your games. Now, why is Blender awesome for beginners? First off, it's free, and that's always a big win, right? No need to shell out any cash, and you still get a tool that's on par with premium software. Plus, Blender has a massive online community. So if you ever get stuck, there are tons of tutorials and forums where you can find help or just learn something new. If you're serious about game development, Blender is definitely a tool you should have in your arsenal. Okay, moving on to the next awesome tool, GIMP. If you're thinking about creating 2D art textures or even cool UI elements for your game, GIMP is your best friend. It's like a free version of Photoshop, but still packed with all the power you need to make your game look amazing. So, first off, it's got all the image editing tools you need, whether you're slapping some textures onto your character or designing that slick game logo. You can tweak, edit, paint, whatever. It also supports all kinds of file formats, which means when you're ready to drop your awesome designs into your game, you won't have any trouble. One thing I love about GIMP is the customizable interface. As a beginner, you might not care much about that now, but trust me, as you learn, being able to make GIMP work exactly how you want it is super helpful. Oh, and did I mention it has plugins? You can make it do even more crazy stuff. Just download it and boom, you've got pro-level tools for making your game's graphics look killer. Plus, if you ever get stuck, the GIMP community is huge. There are tutorials for literally everything from basic touch-ups to creating full-on game assets. So, whatever you need, you'll find it out there. For anyone just getting started with game development and looking to create some killer 2D visuals without spending a ton of cash, GIMP is where it's at. Next up, we have Visual Studio Code, or VS Code for short. This one's a must-have if you're planning to code, especially in C# for Unity. It's free, lightweight, and easy to use, basically everything a beginner needs. One of the standout features is IntelliSense. It's like autocomplete for code, helping you write faster and avoid errors. Perfect when you're just learning and trying to figure things out. VS Code also has a built-in terminal, which keeps everything in one place. And if you ever need more tools or features, the extension marketplace is full of options to customize the editor however you like, from game dev tools to different themes. What makes it great for beginners is how user-friendly it is. It's simple to get started, but also flexible enough to grow with you as you learn. And of course, it's free, which is always a bonus. If you're coding your first game, especially with Unity, VS Code is a solid, no-nonsense editor to get you up and running. Alright, last but not least, we've got Trello. Now, this one's a bit different. It's not a tool for coding or creating assets, but for keeping your game development process organized. Whether you're working solo or collaborating with others, Trello helps you stay on top of everything. It's a free project management tool that uses drag and drop boards and lists. You can create tasks, move them around as you progress, and keep things neat and organized. It's super handy for tracking everything you need to do in your game, from coding to art to bug fixes. Plus, you can assign tasks and set deadlines, so if you're working with a team, everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. Trello also integrates with tools like Slack and GitHub, which is great if you want everything in one place. What makes it perfect for beginners? It's seriously simple and intuitive. You won't be overwhelmed by a bunch of complicated features, it just works. And the free version has all the essentials, so you can get started without paying a dime. If you're just getting into game development and need a way to stay organized, Trello is a lifesaver. It helps you keep track of your progress so you can focus on what really matters, that is, building your game. And that's a wrap. Those were my top 5 free tools every beginner game developer should know about: Unity, Blender, GIMP, Visual Studio Code, and Trello. You'll find all the links to these tools down in the description, so go ahead and check them out. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome game development content every week. I'd love to hear from you. Which tool are you excited to try first? Or maybe you've got some recommendations of your own. Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.